Welcome to Technical Insights. In this video, we're covering complete maintenance of a gate valve, from dismantling to repair, seat lapping, gland leakage rectification, bush replacement, and hydro testing. This is real field-level knowledge for technicians, engineers, and maintenance professionals. Let's begin with the dismantling of the valve. Before you touch anything, make sure the valve is completely isolated from the line. The system should be depressurized and drained. Safety lockout procedures must be followed. Tools you may need include wrenches and sockets, lapping compound and lapping plate, gland packing extractor, hammer and brass drip, Prussian blue, torque wrench, grease, replacement bush or stem nut, new packing rings. Now let's move to dismantling. Begin by loosening the bolts on the yoke cover or bonnet. Gradually remove the bonnet bolts in a crisscross pattern to avoid stress on the body. Once removed, take off the handwheel, stem, disc, and bonnet assembly. Be gentle during removal, especially if the valve is old or corroded. Clean all parts with diesel or kerosene, and inspect the disc, seat, stem threads, and bush. Once the parts are clean, begin your inspection. If the valve is hard to operate or the handwheel turns freely with no stem movement, check the internal bush. If the bush is stripped, replace it. The bush or stem nut is what allows the handwheel rotation to lift or lower the gate. To remove it, open the yoke bonnet and slide out the old bush. Install a new one with matching thread pitch. Apply anti-seize grease to prevent future binding. Now inspect the disc and seat. If the valve is leaking internally, the seat and disc surface might be damaged. The best way to repair this is lapping. Lapping procedure. Apply lapping compound to the disc face. Use a flat cast iron or granite lapping plate. Move the disc in a figure 8 pattern manually. For deep scratches, start with 120 or 220 grit compound. Finish with 400 or 600 grit for a polished seal. For the valve seat inside the body, use a lapping stick with suction or an in-situ tool. After lapping, apply Prussian blue and check contact area. A good seat will show full uniform contact. Once lapping is done, check the stem for bends or galling. Clean the stem threads and apply moly grease. If the stem is damaged or has deep pitting, it should be replaced. Next, let's handle gland leakage. If leakage is visible around the stem packing area, remove the gland bolts and pull out the old packing using a pick or extractor tool. Clean the stuffing box and insert new packing rings of the correct size. Cut the packing at a 45-degree angle and stagger each ring's cut by 90 degrees for best sealing. Retighten the gland follower evenly while rotating the stem to avoid over-tightening. Now we come to the reassembly of the gate valve. Insert the disc into the body. Align the stem with the disc and insert it through the yoke. Assemble the bonnet back onto the valve body. Tighten bonnet bolts in a diagonal pattern to ensure even sealing. Attach the handwheel and secure it with a nut or pin. Operate the handwheel to ensure smooth travel of the disc. With reassembly done, it's time for hydro testing. First, let's do the seat leakage test. Seat test procedure. Close the valve fully. Apply water pressure from one side only. Test pressure is usually 1.1 times design pressure. Observe the downstream side for leakage. No water droplets or wetting should be seen during the test hold time, usually 5 to 10 minutes. Now for the body hydro test. Body test procedure. Keep the valve slightly open. Fill the entire valve with water and raise the pressure to 1.5 times the rated pressure. Hold the pressure for 5 to 15 minutes depending on size and class. Check all body joints, bonnet flange, and gland area for any leakage. If dry, the valve passes. After passing both tests, clean the valve exterior and apply protective paint or coating if required. Apply nameplates or identification markings. Rotate the handwheel one more time to check travel and smooth movement. This completes the full maintenance process of a gate valve, from dismantling to disc and seat repair, gland leakage rectification, bush replacement, and hydro testing. These steps ensure your valve operates safely and reliably under process conditions. If you learned something today or want more industrial maintenance content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to World Auto Driving Hub, and share your questions in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you next time with more practical tech knowledge from the field.